Can you grab me a blue light?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is Sunday. Cheers, Sean. Where is your beer?
Cheers, buddy.
There it is. We're joined. So we're here live in Brendan's in Pompano Beach, and we got Tampa Neal with the man, the myth, the legend, Butch Rolle. What's going on, guys? How you doing over there?
What's up, Brian? What's going on, Sean?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, guys?
Butch Rolle in the house, man. Hey, I see us all rocking the jerseys.
Listen, I see that. I like that jersey. Brian, where's yours? You haven't. I don't. You know what, Brian? I'm going to see you when I get back to Florida.
Brian's got his on. I don't have mine.
Brian's got his on.
No, I'm sorry. I'm Sean. I'm going to talk to you when I get back down.
I know.
You've been slacking on the jersey wearing.
I need you to sign one for me.
Okay, I got you. I'll definitely bring you one.
Well, it's funny because Brian called me this morning and he's like, so I'm thinking about wearing my Butch Rolle jersey. And I'm like, well, I've already got mine on, so.
Hey, perfect. Brian, appreciate it. You're always showing that love, buddy. I love it.
Yes, sir. So, we're late, guys. We're late. We can thank Tampa Neal for that one. We had to do a little.
Actually, this one was Sean. I got my stuff ready 2 minutes ahead of time.
I was busy doing my hair. Sorry, man.
Your hair does look good. Good job.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Today's episode is we're going to be reviewing this game that's coming up here, Houston Texans versus the Buffalo Bills, starting at 1:00. It's going to be rainy in Buffalo. Here in Florida, it actually looks a little overcast here, but it's going to be pretty chilly up there.
It's nice and sunny here, man. We got a gorgeous day.
We have sunshine here in Tampa.
And you guys got sunshine. It's overcast over here. Can't wait to do a live show at the patio because they're outdoors.
It's looking like Buffalo weather here.
It is. So, guys, we play here 1:00, okay, and we're playing the Houston Texans, and I feel really good about this coming off a victory. Let's go around the room. I'm going to start with Sean. Sean, we play the Texans, bro. You want to hear a funny joke?
Yes.
Okay, go to your phone and Google Houston Texans depth chart. Hilarious, bro. I promise you.
I was actually about to pull my phone out and check. Oh man, I think they're going to win handedly this game. It scares me a little bit that they're such big favorites, but I think Coach McDermott and this team with the veterans on this team, I think they're going to be prepared. I think they're going to come out ready, play hard, play strong, and play fast.
Well, it's funny you said. It's funny that you say that we're big favorites. I got one of my friends of mine is also a Buffalo Bills fan, and he's big time better. He's never seen in his life a spread that big in an NFL game. So I guess.
Well, to be fair, we were 17-point underdogs against Minnesota 2 years ago.
14 and a half. It was 14 and a half.
No, it was 17.
Was it 17?
17, and we won that game 27-6 or something.
All right, but they don't have Josh Allen.
That's true.
This question is for Butch Rolle, former player, Mr. Touchdown himself. Butch, whenever you guys are, you play with some winning teams. You play with in the 90s era with the Buffalo Bills, and you guys just dominated. Have you guys ever had just a large point spread, knowing that the outside is saying, hey, you guys are favored to win by 2 touchdowns? You guys ever had that before, Butch?
Well, listen, this is how we look at it as players. We don't look at the point spread. I always say that's for the bookies. It's for Vegas. Yeah. We go out. We look at the idea of going out and playing the game because anything can happen. This is National Football League, and if you're not ready to play on Sunday, the worst team could come in and embarrass you and beat you on that day. So that point spread was never a factor because it's not important. Because we know, like I said, everybody's great in the National Football League, and you have to come out and play regardless of what Vegas thinks or whatever, the fans may think. So that's how we look. That's how we approached it, and that's the way we took the game. That's why, we had such great success. Nobody read the clippings. Everybody just played their game and did their job.
Yeah, that's fair. And, guys like us who are fanboys look at that spread and we're supposed to punch them in the teeth. You as a player, firsthand experience, understands that you don't even care about that. It is day to day. And like Tampa Neal, right? Tampa Neal, you're a fanboy like me. You see a big point spread like that. What are you thinking?
$1 billion to nothing.
Hey, see, you guys have all this fantasy football, this fun stuff now. We didn't have that back then. You know, you went out and just beat the crap out of somebody and you played the game, you got it over with. We didn't have that fun stuff as you guys have now with the fantasy football and winning all this money. So, you know, it's a different game now.
That is true.
Right. It would be weird to try to play fantasy with a rotary dial.
Hey, come on, man.
No,
Hey, I know you live, Brian.
So, guys, today we're going to be giving away a Micah Hyde jersey here, courtesy of BuffaloAutographs.com.
Awesome.
So it's, but you got to be here at Brendan's by the time the show ends to get one. So anybody who is here, you know, you guys get a chance. We're going to pass out some raffle tickets for a signed, authenticated Micah Hyde jersey. So let's have some fun with that, guys.
Better be a YouTube subscriber too.
But you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if we're gonna get it to you,
Brian, listen, it's so funny. I have a Micah Hyde cleat that I had signed by him. I'm doing an auction here as well, and the over here in our collection,
Nice,
we have
good.
a Micah Hyde cleat. I don't have it in front of me. I would hold it up, but I can't find it right now.
What are you talking about? You're wearing it, Butch.
all we need is a Micah Hyde. All we need is Micah Hyde socks, and then we have a full
I know it,
ensemble.
right?
So
We can
Inactives are
recreate
officially out. Do you see them?
Micah Hyde with DNA. What's that, Damadil?
Do you guys see the Inactives?
Yeah.
I didn't see it come out
So
yet.
let's talk about the inactives. Who's not playing today, Tapanil? What do you got
Well,
for us?
Boogie Basham is going to make his first NFL debut. Taron Johnson's out. Obviously, we knew about Jordan Poyer, but yeah, Boogie was making his first appearance today.
Nice. So let's get into that. Our defense has been eating. We're going to start with Sean here. Our defense has been eating after that loss. We kind of been blowing out teams who were, I guess, overrated on paper, right? How do you feel about our defense against the Houston Texans, knowing that Deshaun Watson isn't playing because of all these allegations that he's going through, and Tyrod Taylor injured again? Surprise, surprise. Rookie quarterback.
I'll tell you this. Speaking of fantasy that we were just talking about with Butch here, I took the Bills defense this year because I think they were going to be the most dominant defense in the NFL this year. Hands down. I don't care what teams we've been playing. We haven't been playing the best of teams. The defense has been looking great. But I think hands down, this defense, even without Jordan Poyer today, you know, this defense has looked incredible. Milano has been phenomenal. You know, this defense is elite. If not, you know, number one in the league, they're top three the entire year.
Didn't we have the most NFL record for the most pressures in one game, right, Tapanil? Didn't we start that record?
We did indeed start a new record.
We did. So
That's in the books.
It's in the books. The Buffalo Bills had the most record QB pressures than any other NFL team in NFL history. And don't fact check that because we don't. We're kind of just making up shit.
Where's the stats guy? Come on, Tampa Neal.
It's in the books. I told you.
It's in the books. It's in the books. So now we're up against a banged up Houston Texans. They fire sold everybody. Okay, fire just got rid of everybody. Like, you're gone. You're gone. You're not part of the team anymore. Except for Deshaun Watson's like, no, we're not playing, but we don't want to get rid of you, which is strange. Bill O'Brien gone, which was probably the best thing that NFL that team has ever done for that organization is get Bill O'Brien on board. And
he's still listed as a backup because I don't think they have a backup quarterback today.
They don't. That's
Rex
why I
Burkhead
said
should be backup quarterback.
So a funny joke is go to your phone right now in that Google search bar, type in Houston Texans depth chart, and you're going to be like,
At Tampa, do you know who their backup is? Is it a player? That's
They don't. I mean, I would imagine they'll probably use Rex Burkhead because I believe he was the disaster quarterback. Yeah, he was the disaster. I know you're laughing about that. He was the disaster quarterback for the Patriots. So
Wow. That makes
there's
sense.
nobody else listed as quarterback other than Deshaun Watson, Tyrod Taylor, and I don't know what the hell his name, Davis Mills.
Wow.
and
Those are the only three quarterbacks on the roster.
And their only kicker is that Fairburn guy. He was like injury reserve, and all of a sudden he's active again. So it's like I guess they couldn't get a kicker.
I thought they dropped him a couple days ago because their other kicker came back from.
No, I just got a message that
It changes every week.
I got a message from Bean himself. He goes, Brian, they got a kicker. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks, Brandon.
I mean, their kicker's going to be the only one scoring points. Let's face reality.
And guys, feel free to call in too. 877-716-1714. You ask Butch Rolle any questions that you want. I mean, he played in football. He was the cream of the crop, the top of the athletes, and he just couldn't drop a pass, even if he had like Vaseline all over his hands. This man cannot drop a freaking touchdown. That's how good he was.
I'll start it off, actually. Butch, can I ask you a question about a story you told me? I forgot who was in. I don't think it was Kelly. I think it was Frank Reich was in that broke your streak.
Yeah, it was Frank Reich.
It was Frank Reich that broke your streak, right?
I think we were playing against the Lions.
Yeah, you were like, why the hell are you throwing me the ball? I'm not in the end zone.
Listen, he threw me. It was a flat pattern. I'm like, Jesus, Frank, you could at least do it to somebody else. At least kept it. I don't know what, but I couldn't rob it. I'm like, okay, he threw it to me. That's it. That's the end of that streak. But listen, it was fun though. I know it'll end one day, but it was fun while it lasted.
That's cool. That's cool to have a different perspective. I mean, we got armchair GM sitting right next to you, who we can be so easy, all high and mighty from our end of the table, but we don't know really what goes on. We really don't. We can't. We can only predict. Usually our predictions are pretty good, especially that our defense. I'm going to get back into that defense, the Buffalo Bills against a rookie quarterback, and you know what we've been doing to quarterbacks. It's not pretty. I feel
putting them out the game.
If I'm what is this guy's name? Davis Mills?
Davis Mills or Millis.
What do you think is going through his head right now, knowing that he's going to play Jerry Hughes, Gregory Rousseau, Mario Addison, Sarlatula? I mean, these guys are just studs, and we lead the league in sacks and pressures. What's going through that young quarterback's mind right now, Sean?
He's thinking right now, just don't get me killed out here. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's thinking.
I got to get the ball out in 1.2 seconds. Let me hand it
off. His offensive lineman, you better
me.
Protect me. Sure.
He took his offensive line out to dinner last night.
Yeah, exactly. Expensive restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah. To the Chop House.
Yes. Guys, listen. Like, what does wait? So, Butch, I got to ask you. Do QBs actually do that? It's like, hey guys, listen, I know tomorrow we're playing a really strong team. Can you please save my life? Can you please save my life? Is that a thing?
Listen, Jim, Jim, he was tough. Jim's tough. And Jim was always take the guys out. He would take his linemen out to get something to eat after the game, buy them, gifts or whatever. Because, they protect him. Ken Ho, Housebound, those guys would protect him. But our guys knew. You know what the deal was. You don't want to get that number 12 hurt. If you got that number 12 hurt, the whole city of Buffalo and everybody's going to be looking at you, and they're not going to like you too much. So
all those free wings you're going to get the next day you show up, you get them hurt. No, it's actually triple the price.
Yeah,
exactly. and you got a back order of all those times. No, we're just adding it to your tab. You owe $5,699.
Yeah, now you had to protect that quarterback, number 12 at least. You had to protect him now. And I can imagine this guy's he's a rookie, right? For Houston?
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Yeah, trust me, he has butterflies right now like you can imagine. So I'm sure he's making sure those guys know, please watch me.
Buffalo Bills Mafia is all you can
Second career starts.
Just screaming.
God. In Buffalo, too, those fans, I was there last week, guys, and it was crazy. And I can imagine what it's going to be like this week.
By the way, Butch, how was your event playing with your band?
My God, it was the best, dude. I felt like I was Bon Jovi in the joint. Dude, it was bad. Everybody had fun. I had the wireless guitar. I was walking down in the sidewalk with the fans. It was a great time, man. I felt good, and we got the party started.
That's awesome. Those of you that are listening that don't know, Butch is one hell of a guitar player.
I know.
Then the week before he had a shutoff with his two teams playing.
Yeah, that's right. My Spartans and the Bills came down and took care of business in Miami. So that was a great weekend for me.
So for the Indianapolis game, right? Because he's gonna be here playing out. So we're gonna have an actual kind of like a talk show, and we got Butch Rolle on the guitar. Like he's that ensemble guy for intermission.
I'm gonna have a little trio there again this year, Sean, for sure. I told the guys.
Ed Sullivan Theater here at Brendan Sports.
Hey, I've already alerted them. I told them those guys on the 21st would be at Brendan, so we're gonna be playing over there. Pregame getting started again.
Awesome.
All right, so the defense is going to eat. What's the over and under, Tampa, Neil, on the sacks that we're going to get today? Not even we'll get into QB pressures. You know what? Give me sacks and QB pressures.
Sacks, I think an over under. I'm going to go with 3.
3.
I think it's a solid over under. And the only reason why, there's only one reason why, and that's Laramie Tunzel. Other than that rest of the offensive line, Laramie Tunzel's an all-pro, has always been an amazing left tackle.
Yeah.
Other than him, that's why I'm going to say 3.
And I see Milano having a big day.
Yeah, me too.
Really good.
Yeah. I think that's QB pressures. They're going to pressure the crap.
Has been having a big year.
I know it. I can see him having another, man. I like the way he played last week. I'm like, wow, that's some good play there.
They're going to pressure the crap out of him because he's a rookie, and that's just what the Bills do.
Absolutely.
Are we breaking the record, Tampa, Neil? Are we going to break the record?
They might break the record. That is a solid possibility. I may have to make another call.
So then the over and under is 42. That would break the record.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Butch Rolle. What do you think this defense that you've been watching so far? I mean, you being on the offensive side of the ball, you know how to, I guess pick apart defenses. And now that you're outside of football, you can still watch the game and be like, hey, that defense is really fucking good. What do you think the over and under would be on the sacks against Houston Texans, who's banged up, and against a rookie quarterback?
I like Neil's version. This rookie, you have to put pressure on him, and I like to see the defense really go out and make a statement this week as well, and just kind of keep things going. And also, because I'm always going to be an offensive guy. I'm always watching the offense a lot more because I like to dissect my tight ends and just dissect the offense and see what they're doing, see if they're doing anything different or not doing anything the things they're not supposed to be. So I'm looking for the defense to really put the pressure on it as a rookie quarterback because it's his first second start. You said, Neil? Second
start.
So,
yes,
he's going to be nervous around those Bills fans and around that Bills defense. He's going to definitely be nervous, and that's when Josh Allen need to take advantage of any turnovers that may occur or that will occur.
Yeah.
Take advantage of those and score points. I mean, not field goals, but points, and really put some points on the board and run the score up so we can have a great game here and everybody can go home happy again.
Absolutely.
That's my theory.
Hey, I have a question to go around the room with. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to add to Butch's question. Hold on, Tampa Neil. To add, but Butch, what I want to know, do you think that this defense is going to break the NFL record on QB pressures today?
Honestly, being that he's a rookie, I think they will. Unless.
Okay.
Who's afraid? Frazier, is that even?
We're over 42.
Unless he has mercy on the guy's soul, but I really think he will.
Frazier has no mercy.
I know. I like that.
And before we get to Tampa Neil's question, Sean, what's your shot?
All right, so I'm going to play devil's advocate here and say that they're not going to pressure as much as you guys are expecting.
Oh, mute him.
You don't think so, Sean?
I think they're just going to allow him to make his mistakes.
Mute his mic.
I really do.
But listen, the pressure's going to have allowed him to make mistakes.
There's still going to be pressure with the guys that they have, but I don't think there's going to be any blitz packages. I don't think they're going to be rushing extra. I think that they're just going to, send 4. They're going to send 4 and let him make his own mistakes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Sean. I like that.
That's true. They really don't have that much talent in wide receiver.
Yeah, because everybody's gone.
They really don't. They decided to get rid of everybody.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a wise decision.
I thought about that too. I was like, wait.
Guys, I really think we're going to Michael Phelps this record, and Michael Phelps has the most records of anybody in the world. Okay, we're Michael Phelpsing this 42 QB pressure. I'm going to be in the high 60s. Mills is going to be running for his life every single down, every single minute. He's going to be sitting on the bench looking back thinking I'm seeing ghosts or I'm just afraid for my life and I got COVID, I'm not playing. I don't know.
There's no one else to back him up. So
There's
he's
nobody.
Brian,
There's
what
nobody.
out there.
Brian, what are you saying? He's not going to come out the second half. Is that what you're saying? Pretty much.
He's
He's
going to
gonna
pull
retire.
Vontae Davis. He's pulling a Vontae Davis and saying,
I know, right?
So, all right, our defense is going to destroy. I think they're just going to destroy them. They're going to get. I'm thinking 6, well over 6 should be that over and under on the sacks. Because that QB pressure is going to be in the 60s. So 10% of that is sacks. Do the math, carry to the 2, nothing but not Super Bowl. Tampa Neal, what's with your question, bud? What do you got?
All right, here's a question for us to go around the room with. Who on offense doesn't score? Houston's defense is not very good.
I got a good one here.
Yeah? All right.
I'm going to say Cole Beasley.
Doesn't score?
Okay.
Does not score.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to say Diggs doesn't score.
Cole?
The only thing they have is a nickel corner on that team. So
I'm going to say Diggs
Cole's going to
doesn't
be the only
score.
one that
Man,
shuts
his brother's
down.
scoring like crazy.
I think
he is.
Diggs is going to have the biggest game of his career today.
Right. They've been double teaming him a lot, so they've been kind of locking him down.
160, right?
I do. I believe it. Diggs is like a 3-touchdown game, 170 yards kind of.
They've been locking him down, man, double teaming him, so he hasn't been really doing as much. But
I think that Diggs is pissed. His brother's outscoring him right now. So
yeah, I think so. Too.
Right, I know. I'm with Sean on that one. I think Diggs is going to have an amazing, just absolute, just maybe a well over 200-yard game kind of thing. Ooh, because you know that they're upset that they lost to the Texans in the playoffs in 2019. They're still upset about that.
Yeah.
Now they have a
still pissed
chance
about that.
in front of fans to say, guess what? We're going to punch you in the teeth. We're going to Dan Campbell.
This team's going to be built on.
This is Leslie
we're going to
Frazier.
kick you in the teeth. All right. And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite
some kneecaps today.
All right. And we're going to stand up. And it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right, that's going to be the mentality.
I love that you have a button for that.
Leslie Frazier. That's Leslie Frazier, ladies and gents. See,
No, it was Dan Campbell.
Yeah. I like that.
We're starting
Leslie
that
Frazier
too.
might use the same thing.
It's really Dan Campbell, but that is Leslie Frazier's mentality thought process. I forgot where I was going with it. I always have these little fun buttons that I can just press randomly. I can even do this.
Fatality.
So moving on to the offensive side of the ball, okay? We're playing I can't think of a decent player on their defense. I'm going to start with Sean. This offense, what do you think this offense is going to do in terms of total yards? And Josh Allen, will he win AFC Offensive Player of the Week again, back-to-back?
Well, I guess it's raining up there, right? So
yeah.
I don't think it really matters with this team.
Doesn't matter.
The running game takes over.
Yeah, I don't think the run. I think the second half, fourth quarter, it's going to be the running game when they're up so much, and it's going to be the Mitch Trubisky game in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
But I don't think Josh Allen's going to have a career day because they're going to sit him on the bench because they don't want him to get hurt.
So you don't see 500 yards?
I don't see 500 yards. I see he gets about 350, 3-4 touchdowns, and then they put in Trubisky.
That's fair enough.
I know my answer isn't as exciting as you guys want, but I'm stating the facts.
Yeah. Are you not entertained? Tampa Neal, can you not bore us like Sean did?
I disagree with Sean. I think that he's going for 500. Josh Allen says he's not pissed about the wild card game, but he is. And he wants to light them up. Even though 90% of that team is no longer there, he still wants to light them up.
Yeah, absolutely. Just for the bragging rights. I agree. Butch, Rolle. I want to hear your thoughts on this one, man. You ever get spurned by a team for a big loss and you get the opportunity to play them again? What is the team's mentality in terms of playing those guys and being embarrassed? Now you have opportunity to embarrass them. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh my God, yeah. Listen, when you have a game like that, you're as a player. I know me as a player. You wish you could go out and play tomorrow, because You want another shot at those guys. And anytime that happens, you can't wait to play them that following year or whatever, if it's twice 2 years or twice in 1 year, divisional game. But you want to make sure you get another shot at those guys. And I can assure you that they're remembering that game in 2019 where they lost the playoff and they have a chance to redeem themselves, to show everybody that it's a different team now and they are heading in the right direction. So I can see them putting up some points, to be honest, making a statement. And then, like you said, bringing in those backups like Trubisky so he can continue putting up points. Because at that time, Houston would have been folded. They would have folded by then and ready to shut down shop and get the game over with, get back to Houston and start a new week. So that's my prediction, and that's how I look at it as a player. When we have another shot at a team that embarrasses that really laid it on us, you want to go out and play them the next day if you can. But unfortunately, in football, you have to wait a week or so to play another game. In this case, it's been 2 years since they played?
Yeah.
So they have a chance to go out and make that statement and say, "Listen, guys, you had us then. We were just getting started. We were just gelling, and now we are a sound football team. We're about to kick your brains out."
Right? Do you ever, Butch, another question for you. Do you ever have those locker room talks where it's like, all right, guys, I know we're playing the Texans, okay? I know we're playing them, but come on. Let's just kick their teeth in for a little bit. Or is this like, listen, we're going to destroy these guys, keep full throttle, keep your foot on the gas, and let's just see. My prediction is 52-0. 52-0. We're going to score 52 points.
Let me tell you something.
Spread just by ourselves.
Our guys, the guys I had back then, they wouldn't let that happen, especially Darryl Talley. Shit, he would knock you out yourself. You're not going to go out there half-assing with him. Darryl would grab you and say, listen, let's go knock him in the mouth. Let's go hunt dogs. That's his favorite word. And trust me, my guys would not let that even happen. It wouldn't even give you the idea, give you the time to even think like that, because we're going to go out and play hard regardless who you are or what the spread is, how what your record is. We're going to go out and play the game and score a lot of points as much as we can. That's the mindset we had back then.
Hey, Butch. On that note, another friend of ours here at South Florida Bills Backers, besides you, is our boy Daryl that you just brought up. I want to give a shout out to Daryl for his number being retired at Western Virginia yesterday.
Yes, I seen that. That was lovely. I congratulate him too. I got to text him and congratulate him in person. But yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I did
saw
too.
him.
It was nice.
Janine, all those guys on the field. Yes, he deserved that. He's a hell of a linebacker.
Yeah, dude. Daryl. I'd love to just to talk to him for 5 minutes on this show. Just for
we might make it happen for you. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, maybe we can make it happen on the 21st, man.
Yeah. We'll get a whole crew together, man.
Let's just get a whole crew together down here. We got enough setups where we can split it up and everybody get a chance to just chime in and have a true legit pregame show. That would be epic. Tampa Neal, that would be epic. Almost
that would actually be epic
as the Bills Mafia invasion in Tampa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Bills Mafia invasion. You ready for that, Butch?
Yeah, the 12th.
Did you save me a spot on the boat, Tampa?
I'm ready for that. I've been talking about that. It's going to be a fun time, man.
We already have government approval that sanctioned this event. Now we're waiting on Labatt's to be like, we're sponsoring you. Here's all this beer you guys can drink. Beer.
I know.
What's going on, Tampa Neal?
They just cranked the sound system up on us so we can barely hear anything.
Oh, I can hear you guys. That's
I
all
can
that
hear
is.
No, we can hear you. It's just
I didn't know if you guys were hearing the music.
I don't know if you guys are hearing the music back there.
It's all good.
So, guys, offensive side of the game, Josh Allen's going to get well over. Has there been, Tampa Neal, this question for you because I know that you're our stat guy. Has Josh Allen or has a QB gotten over 300 yards and their backup has gotten over 200 in the same game?
I doubt it. I don't even have to look that up.
Oh my God.
Is that
I highly doubt that.
Would that be the biggest flex to the NFL in the world? It's like, listen, our backup.
That would be a flex for sure.
Between two quarterbacks.
But I'll tell you one thing. I don't see Josh wanting to get out of the game in this.
No.
I know the coaches are going to want to get him out, but he's not going to want to leave. He's got something to prove. And
I don't think any player wants to leave, but I think the coaching staff and the GMs have $258 million on them, and they're going to take them out at some point.
Yeah, all right, yeah. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get down with the score predictions for this game.
Oh, boy.
I know that we were talking defense, we're talking offense, and it's time to see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and start with my boy Sean here.
What was the over-under? I forgot.
17 points.
No. The over-under.
Oh,
What is it, 47?
47.
All right.
And the spread is 18.
No, it went up to 18. It was 17.
No, it was 17. I just got
I'm
it at
looking
17.
at it right now, man.
Oh, it's up to 18 now? Wow.
It's up to 18, yeah.
Everyone's betting on the Bills now.
Their top cornerback has been listed out.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to do 43 to 13. And the only reason they get 13 is because it's going to be garbage time.
Yeah. Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, 52-0. 52-0. They don't have a kicker. They don't have a QB. They don't have a backup QB. They don't have, you can go through the whole – they don't have a full 53-man roster, okay? We're playing a team that is –
I don't know if they do.
Seriously, that is not a full 50 – I mean, we've got guys that are starting that should be on the practice squad. You think Davis Mills should be playing QB in the NFL?
$5 billion to 1.
Nathan Peterman thought so too, and look what happened to Nathan Peterman.
Hey, it's my boy, Nate Peterman.
I mean, he still has a job. So. All right, so my prediction, I'm going to go with a 51-6 score, just so you know. 51-6. A touchdown with a missed extra points.
It's a lot of points.
Hold on, I gotta invite. So we got people that that are at the game that were supposed to call in. I totally forgot about it. Let me send this to Karen. Let's see if Karen Stickler can come in.
Hey, real quick,
Karen is hammered now. She's not calling in. There's no way. Her and Larry have been doing shots already for the last 3 hours.
Yeah, they haven't slept. What's that, Sean?
Real quick, for everyone that's in the bar that can hear us, we got Butch, Rolle, and Tampa Neal up in Tampa at the Tampa Bills Backers on the Breaking Tables podcast. Make sure you guys follow Breaking Tables podcast.
What's up, guys?
Like and subscribe. Love you guys.
Hey,
and the people that watch this.
Hey, everybody here at the patio, too. We do have Butch, and Butch has got his foundation that we got going on here, and there's a lot of stuff for raffle. He's got a lot of autographs, and his foundation's awesome.
You got Butch Roll? Hold on a minute. You got Butch Roll? Hold on a minute. Let me show you who I got.
Who you got there?
ButchRollFoundation.org.
Who's he going to get?
Uh-oh. Super Bowl.
He's got Josh Allen.
We got Josh Allen. Sorry, Butch.
I like it. I like it, Brian.
Oh man,
that's all I got going on. Butch Roll, what's your score predictions for this game?
Hey, okay, guys, listen. I don't do the predictions. I'll be honest with you. As from an ex-player point of view, we always look at it like this. Whoever goes out, like Marv said, whoever goes out and make the least mistakes and put out the most points, that's who's going to win the game. I'm sorry, I just never got into that part of it, man.
They're not going to let you be an ESPN analyst with that kind of answer.
Anything can happen in football, man. Listen, that little funny shape, oval shaped ball can bounce any which way, but whatever. And anything can happen, man. So I just look at it like you just have to go out and play mistake-free football and put points on the board. And at the end of the day, that's who wins. That's my prediction. That's a political answer. So
Butch is giving us coach speech here.
All I heard Butch say was Bills by $1 billion.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
And the bottom line is 35-3.
Guys, to translate what Butch said, translation. Here it is. Ready? Well, okay. The Houston are a terrible team, and the Bills are a really good team. And I don't think Houston should be playing. They should forfeit this game. That's all I heard from Butch Roll.
You're getting him in trouble here.
Hashtag Butch Roll thinks Houston should forfeit.
All right, let me see if I can get that call happening. Well,
it's already trending.
It's already trending. We're already trending on
hashtag
Twitter.
Forfeit.
So
go Bills, baby! Go Bills! This is Hank. Hank, come in the camera here. Show him your cape.
There you go.
Right here, right there. You just stand there. Yeah.
I remember Hank.
You remember Hank?
I'm ready to
Yes.
3 downs and make a hole. When it's 3rd and goal, I'm going to make a hole so the guys can run it. I don't need to pass nothing.
God, I love Hank.
It's getting rowdy here at South Florida Bills backers. How's the atmosphere over there with Patio?
It is cool. Filling up, and they have
sunshine.
Yeah, dude, the weather's gorgeous here. For
it
one,
is. Awesome.
Are you gonna Tampa Neal? Are you gonna get kicked out of VIP again?
No, luckily I have the VIP person next to me, so then I kicked this out last
How
time.
are they gonna kick you out, right?
Dude, you know, he came up to me. He's like, I was at, like, it was 12:30, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys gotta move. I got somebody coming in here." I'm like, "What? We haven't told me to come here."
All right,
He's supposed to tell me to come to this spot. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, we're here today, man.
Thanks for telling your story on the microphone because we couldn't.
You're welcome. I think everybody wanted to hear that.
Single thing you just said.
That is good information.
Leave it at Tampa Neal.
Leave it at
We
Tampa
keep it
Neal.
open here, baby. That's how it is.
Dude, this is how we do.
We don't hold anything back over here.
Guys, this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. This was the official. I created a new radio station. It's called the 71.6 FM radio station.
I like that. I saw that.
Thanks for tuning in to the 71.6 FM official Breaking Tables Buffalo Bills versus Houston Texans pre-game show with Sean from South Florida Bills backers, and we've got Butch Rolle, former Buffalo Bills player, Mr. Touchdown himself, Tampa Neal in the house as always. Let's start with Sean. Sean, domination. We're dominating everybody. I can't wait for this game. Where can we find South Florida Bills backers? Give us your plug.
Follow us on Instagram at SFL Bills. It's SFL for South Florida Bills. And that's your best spot to follow us. Or on Facebook, South Florida Bills backers.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you having me in your house.
I appreciate you coming and doing this, man. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Butch Rolle, where can we find you and your amazing organization, brother? Butch Rolle is busy. Tampa Neal.
You can find it on ButchRolleFoundation.com.
ButchRolleFoundation.org.
Whoa, there we go.
www.thebutchrollfoundation.org.
Hey, Butch, I want to thank you for hopping on, brother. I can't wait to do this live with you against the Bills versus Indiana game in Indianapolis. Well, we need to get Tampa Neal to come in town for that one too.
Yes, absolutely. No.
Real quick, how many push-ups can Butch Rolle do versus Tampa Neal today in a bet?
Probably more.
I got Tampa Neal for 17. Butch Rolle could probably do like 1,074.
Butch is the most cut guy I've ever seen in my entire life.
Holy right, dude.
I'm just gonna go with more.
I love his photos. It gives me motivation. It's like, you know what? I could do it on your knuckles. There, but he's older than us, and he's there. So good job, Butch.
Hey, Sean. We have to do it on his knuckles. You have to do it on your knuckles.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. Then it's 1 to 100.
I can do at least 2.
All right. Tampa Neal, where can everybody find Breaking Tables?
Man, you can find us everywhere nowadays. We are on Facebook Live. A lot of you are watching here. YouTube. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube. Like us. Tell us how much you like us. Feel free to leave a comment, too, if you want. You can check us out. We are on Twitter, A Bills Podcast. Look up A Bills Podcast.
Yes, we stole that Twitter handle, A Bills Podcast.
Yes, that's nice.
Yes, it was beautiful, guys. This is
be ready, Bills Mafia Invasion.
This has been absolutely epic. Thank you for watching our pregame show. Here it is.
Good seeing you, Butch.
Yes. Bills by a motherfucking billion, guys. This is Breaking Tables.
Bills by a billion.
Bills by a billion. Y'all have a good night.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Come on.